What's up, guys? Brian here. We are putting on some mud flaps right here. So I just thought I'd check in with you guys while I got a second to spare. Thought I'd put these mud flaps on with you guys so you can see what it's like. Basically, these are just some mud flaps for the front, because since I've owned the truck, I haven't had any mud flaps on it in the front. So I figured I'd put some on. These are the mud flaps right here. Nice Peterbilt ones. Since it's a Peterbilt, obviously, gotta have Peterbilt mud flaps. Only makes sense, right? Yep. So, taking off all these old bolts that are pretty much toast. And we're gonna put new ones, new stainless steel ones on. My wife's going to pick them up right now, so we're not on much of a hurry per se. And those two are not gonna come off, so we're gonna have to cut those off. Anyways, business is going great, guys. These mud flaps, I had to drill these holes in them. They come with pre-drilled partially through, but not all the way through. So we had to drill it all the way through. I gotta grab the angle, cut these two. Two of them are stripped completely off. So we're gonna cut those off. There we go, handy dandy. Angle grinder. Angle grinder is probably one of my favorite tools I have, because I use it probably more than most any other tool I have. What's up in your guys' world? I'm getting ready to leave for Seattle in about hour and a half probably. Gonna start my third shift. This week I had to pull more than just one normal shift, because my truck was down for a good week while they were fixing the rear main seal, so that had to happen. Okay, I didn't get those all the way cut off, but I don't know if you can see, Anyways, I don't know if you can see those. Oh, there they are. I cut them most of the way off. Now I'm gonna grab it with some vice grips or something and just, you know, pop it right off. Sometimes you just have to cut stuff because it's so old, so rusted and grimy on there. And I was able to get 3 out of the 5 on this side off without having to cut anything. But those last ones, they want to be a pain, so I'm gonna take these vice grips on them. And while they're still hot, boom, there's one. And this one's gonna be a booger. You can already tell. So how's you guys doing? What are you guys up to? What are you guys doing on this fine Friday afternoon? This is just some of the stuff you gotta do as an owner-operator. Whatever it takes. You know, get the truck back on the road, making money. What in the world? I must not cut that one very good. That's okay. I'm gonna finish that off real quick. Anyways, this truck really needed front mud flaps, especially on the other side, because there's that oil filter on the other side. What's up, guys? Okay, let me catch up on the comments. What's up? There we go. Got that last little off. Trust vice grips. Okay. Now, you should just be able to take this side. Whoever had this thing last, they painted the bolts on there. There we go. They painted the bolts on. Yeah. What? You don't think I should put stainless steel on? Stainless steel ones won't rust. Of course, the probability of me having to take them off again is probably 0. How you doing, Justin? Well, the grade 8 ones were all rusted on there, so I'm gonna put the stainless steel ones on there. Plus, it'll look cleaner on the other side. These mud flaps are gonna look freaking sweet though. Oh yeah. Okay, let me show you guys from the other side. See, it looks so sweet. Okay, let's set you guys right. Give me a second. Fumbling around with the phone. Doesn't want to stay up. Okay, I'll just hold it right there so you guys can see what it's gonna look like. Oh yeah, that's gonna look sweet. Plus, another reason I'm gonna put the stainless steel ones on there is because it kind of accents the truck, you know, because I kind of have the accenting going on. And, you know, I kind of like some chrome things on here. Come on, booger. Get off of there. This impact gun does not. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. My phone is having some issues there. Nothing out of the normal, though. It's always having problems. Everything I has problems sometimes. Seriously? What size is that? There we go. Sorry about that. I like doing this with the impact. It's way quicker. Way less headache. Anyways, business is going great, guys. Been swamped. It's never ending. I don't know if you're still there, Justin. Are you still there? Who's there? I wanted to show Justin something. I just started working on a project. I was gonna send him something. Maybe in a month or two, or honestly, it just depends on how things go. I made something. I'm making something, I should say. I haven't finished it yet. Making a dump truck sculpture. Okay, here, I'll show you what I got so far and you can tell me what you think. It's just in the beginning stages, so don't go crazy or nothing. So this is what I got. Basically, got the stack, part of the cab done, right? Cab guard. The dump truck comes up, opens up. That's what I got so far. Haven't had a lot of time to work on it, obviously. But that's it so far. I'm gonna put a few drop axles on it because I remember one of your videos you said somebody sent you a dump truck and it was like a tri-axle or something. You're like, this thing's worthless, man. We would never run these things. So I was gonna make it legit, just in spec. Let's put you guys right there again. There we go. Yep. But nothing really new. Yeah, says you. Yeah, road tractor with the box. Yeah, the main reason I wanted to put these mud flaps on, I mean, I've been itching to do it for a long time, but let me show you kind of the spray I was having. You know, you can see there's my air tank, and there's my oil filter right there, you know. So you can imagine rocks and stuff are flying up and hitting that thing. That can't be good for it. So, you know, better to get her done before, you know, a rock pokes a hole in a filter. That never happens. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on. Some new things I did that I never told anybody or never did a video on. I did some LED lights on the back. Except for I didn't do all of them LED. I couldn't because I need some sort of flasher or something, or for the LED lights to all work. They don't draw enough current or something, I was told. Justin was kind of helping me out on that, but still too redneck to really understand it. I really thought these bolts were gonna break off. I didn't think they were gonna come undone. I guess that WD-40 worked pretty good. Only sprayed it on there 10 minutes ago. Anyways, getting ready to start third shift just in another hour and a half or so. Got to make up for that lost time, my truck being down. Oh, and I talked to my my friend that helps me with my accounting and stuff, and we're gonna get some stuff put together so I can start hiring a driver. Well, the thing is, my wife parked in the driveway, and, you know, so I'm over here on the grass, and I don't have any air tools. So, yeah, it's probably going to take me half of that. But once I get these off, there's nothing else I can do because my wife went to go get the bolts. But yeah, so I'm gonna hire a driver like ASAP. Like as soon as I can get the paperwork. We're gonna start out this year. We're gonna do the 2290, or no, the 1092, right? 1092, 1093, 1093, I think is what it's called. Basically, my understanding is they have to pay their own taxes, and they have to fill out an invoice for you or whatever, and that's how you pay them, basically. But you can't be their sole source of income in Washington, apparently. So I gotta find somebody who already has a job that just wants to work, you know, part-time or something. I don't really know. But this year we're gonna be doing that. And then next year, I'm pretty sure next year, we will be hiring a full-time employee. So we got the oil leak fixed for the most part. Here's the thing. So they did the rear main seal. They did the... Okay, so my truck was in the shop. For those of you guys who don't know, my truck was in the shop last Friday to this Wednesday. We got the rear main seal done. We got the clutch done. New input shaft, new input bearing. We got rear motor mounts done. We got new carrier bearing. Got the flywheel turned. Oh yeah, and their power steering leak fixed, and the air pump was leaking oil too. So all of those things right? 9 things. We got those fixed, $3,900. So not too bad, but the drop axle didn't get fixed yet. They could not find the kit for the drop axle. They said it's too old. So, and there's no tag on it for them to identify it. And I was told that if I take the cap off of the kingpin, then there's possibly numbers underneath it, and I can identify it that way. But when they were working on it, they said if they took the caps off, they were afraid they weren't going to be able to get them back on because they were going to have to put heat on them and everything and just destroy them basically. So they pretty much recommended I buy a new drop axle. So I don't know what we're going to do. I may just take it to another shop and see, you know, what their opinion is on it. I honestly don't know, guys. Like, I just put probably, well, I put probably $1,500 into this drop axle, including the tires, you know. So I put new tires, new bushings, new... My wife's trying to call me. New tie rod ends, struts, bushings, you guys know, airbags, everything. Yeah, I know they have to go on a certain way. Here, tell me if I got them on right. I got the Monroe ones, right? So this is on. If you look right here, there's a sticker this side up. I don't know if you can see that, this side up. That's the up side. I mean, that's the highest side. So I think I put them on right, but I've never put them on before, so I don't know if I did it right. As you guys can see, I got a cough. There's a fire in... What? No, you gotta be kidding me. How are they supposed to go on? It says that side up. It says this side up. This sticker right here says this side up, and this is the up side. And the other one I did the exact reverse. Is this side is supposed to go on that side or what? The shop Okay, so basically, I need to put this over there and that one over here. I need to switch it around or what? Is that what I need to do? Because, I mean, like, when the axle's up and I try and push on it, I can't push it. Like, it doesn't move. Like, I mean, you can move it with a bar, but, you know, it doesn't move easily. You know what I mean? Okay, well, I'll switch those around tomorrow then, I guess. I'd probably ruin those shocks then. They're probably bad, huh? Or I'll have to compress them a few times before I put them on the other way, or what? What do you think? They're brand spanking new. So the spring is supposed to be towards the wheel. You know what, that kind of irritates me though, because when I took it to the shop, those off, they took the whole wheel off and everything. They put it back on the exact same way. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to try turning them around and see if that works. Because, I mean, it doesn't happen as often, like the shaking. It just doesn't happen as often. It just, I don't know. freaking roads here in Washington suck. Yeah. So plans for the trucking business, I'm going to keep on trucking. That's what the plan is. Till something breaks, then I fix it. Or pay somebody to fix it. Well, it shocks me because look at that sexy truck. I'm going to get the... Okay, one thing I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret here. Pretty soon those wheels are going to get powder coated black. Pretty soon. The Les Schwab does them for 35 bucks a piece. So, and they can send a set in and have them done and waiting, and then I just roll in and then they do them all, and which probably take a day considering Les Schwab's so slow. But you know, Saturday or something. So those are gonna get, I'm gonna get all black. Every single one of them is gonna be black. It's gonna cost me like 500 bucks, but that's not that much. I need to wash the back of this thing. The asphalt stuff is nasty stuff. I washed it a few times, or washed it yesterday, so it's not as bad as it was, but it was pretty bad. Well, I'm gonna put these tools away, guys, and hopefully my wife shows up within the next half an hour or so, and with those bolts, or I'm gonna be putting them on when I'm sitting on the job, because I know I'll be sitting with this crew. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for showing up and checking out the video. Check out the Instagram. Check out the Patreon. Check out Junkie Shop Time. He's a cool dude. Check out, you know, all that good stuff, the Facebook. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I'll catch you later. You have a good one.